Hello and a very warm welcome. Now, a different video on the channel. We're going to talk about Ronnie O'Sullivan, the greatest snooker player ever to pick up a cue. Obviously, we just had the World Championships. He wins his 6th World Championship, one away from equaling Stephen Hendry. 44 years of age and still at the top of his game. He is one of the greatest sportsmen ever to live, is Ronnie O'Sullivan. Love or hate him, controversial he may be, but you cannot deny the talent that he possesses. The ambidextrous Q-man from Chigwell, Essex, is the greatest snooker player of all time, in my opinion. And I'm actually lucky that I've had the pleasure to watch him live. And I genuinely thought he was going to make a 147 when I went to watch him live. He is a GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's up there with Tiger Woods of golf. Tiger Woods, the GOAT of golf. Ronnie O'Sullivan, the GOAT of snooker. Federer, Hamilton. He's at the top. He's at the pinnacle of his sport. 44 years of age. Wins the World Championship at Sheffield. Still at the top of his game. Best snooker player ever to live. Fastest maximum. Now, he made the maximum in 5 minutes 20 seconds and has the record for the most maximums with 15. Over 1,000 century breaks. I mean, wow. 1,000 century breaks in his career. 37 ranking titles. Fantastic. 6 worlds. 7 masters. 7 UKs. So if he gets another world at the Crucible, he will equal Stephen Hendry for 7 world titles. I mean, it's crazy. 7 Masters, 7 UKs, 6 Worlds, 20 Triple Crown titles. He turned pro in 1992. He's dominated the snooker era for over 25 years. He's absolutely box office. Now, you either love or hate him. He's box office. On a snooker table, there is no one like him. He literally is the best player ever to grace the Green Bays. But he is controversial. I remember a time he walked out midway through a match against Stephen Hendry. His interviews are controversial. I mean, he did a controversial interview saying all the lower tier snooker players are basically crap. And youngest winner ever at the age of 17. I mean, this is the character of Ronnie O'Sullivan. He potted 1 black, 1 red, 1 black. He asked the referee the maximum prize. What is it for a maximum break? I mean, only Ronnie O'Sullivan could do this. The pure arrogance and the cockiness. He pots 1 red, 1 black, 8 points, and he literally asked what the maximum break prize is. And he was literally potting balls. He was going, come on, ref, I need to know what the maximum prize is for the break. And then, not only was that so cocky, he actually went and made the 147. And he was going to leave the black just on the spot because the high break prize was crap. But, I mean, he would have looked stupid. He asked what the maximum break was with 1 red, 1 black. If he'd have gone and missed, he would have looked stupid because people would have been like, well, why you were asking anyway? You didn't make it. But then to go and make it is, it's just outstanding. Absolutely. His fellow professionals, the likes of Davis, Hendry, Higgins, Williams, Trump, Selby, they all say Ronnie O'Sullivan is the best snooker player to ever pick up a cue. So, in a fan's perspective, he's the best. But when your professionals are saying that about you, it just like puts him to the top of the top. That his professionals, the people he plays against, say he's the best. It's an absolute disgrace that he's never been nominated for Sports Personality. How has he never been nominated for Sports Personality? 37 ranking titles, dominated the game for 25 years. Steve Davis won Sports Personality. So why can't Ronnie O'Sullivan win it? I think that's an absolute disgrace that he's never been nominated for that. O'Sullivan will probably not be bothered about that, but for me, he should be nominated. I mean, what he achieves. He takes a year out the sport, comes back and wins the title. I mean, He is the best sportsman. He's up there with the Tiger Woods, Federer, Phil Taylor, Lewis Hamilton. And yeah, for me, he is the greatest snooker player ever to live. Ronnie O'Sullivan. You either love or hate him, but again, with no crowd in the Crucible, only in the first round and the final, he wins a 6th world title, beats Kyron Wilson pretty comfortably, and yeah, for me, he is the best snooker player ever. He's up there with, he is the greatest snooker player of all time, and surely he's got to be up for Sports Personality of the Year. Obviously, we've had COVID-19 affect the sports, but it's remarkable. Like, literally, he is going to be remembered as being the greatest player of all time, and he's going to be remembered for winning the Crucible when there was no crowd there. So, yeah, for me, absolute GOAT of snooker. I mean, he played the best shot I've ever seen when he made that maximum break against, I think it was Ding Junhui. He was on the last red. It was a difficult shot. He played it left-handed. It was up into the green pocket. He literally screwed all the way back, landed perfectly on the black, and then just starts going like that because he knew he'd made the 147. The greatest of all time, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Comment down below. Would love to know your thoughts. He is unreal, and it's a pleasure we get to watch him.